Hello guys, Cool Yoshi here, and welcome back to maybe the finale of Xenoblade Chronicles by Blind Play Chronicles Definitive Edition for the Nintendo Switch. The Blind Playthrough, rather. And in this last episode, we left off with a little big occurrence. Show kind of died, yes, and a couple of other things happened. So now we have to take out Zanza after finding out Zanza is indeed the true villain and must be stopped. So Zanza must die. So for this, we are going to deal with a couple of other stuff. Because Shoke died, Fiora's now replaces him as the main party leader. As a result, I actually have to set up Fiora again to be a little bit different again, since I want to use the character set list. So I'll just show you what I have. I have Wild Down on Rhine for the first part, and I have Sharla with Headshaker for that part, and Henshaw as well. And we're gonna actually replace this aura with a little bit more of an aggressive aura. We're going to give him Berserker instead, which is an aggressive aura that makes him lose a lot of his health a little bit more quickly, but gives him more time, because I noticed when a speedrun was being done at the game, that was one of the best abilities to use, so I'm gonna try it out and see what happens. Regardless though, Fiora is gonna have a couple of new stuff back, and yes, I'm going to replace her ability again. So once again, and Cross Impact is getting replaced by Air Fade. I probably shouldn't have hasted the other one to begin with. It's probably really bad. But anyways, we're changing up the party a little bit this time around. Last time we still need Shaoin as a good healer since this is the main class. But anyways, yeah. So that we're done with this, let's start by heading for the storyline as quickly as we can. And hope for some good, of the you-know-whats. Because, this area doesn't look like it's exploding. In case you didn't know, this area is about to explode from a couple of other stuff, or I guess rather the Bionis wants to destroy the Mechonis for good, so we have to kind of run out of here now. In case you didn't already know that, that's pretty much the storyline I was up to. In fact, I'll catch up. Shoke has managed to hold on to his life, but now Fari has to find a way out of the Mechonis. They need to escape from the Sank factory to the Ventilation Comet. I forgot I could just do that, so yeah, that's what the storyline has been up to this point now. And we cannot warp to anything because that would be pretty cheat if we were able to warp to anything. And all the collectible items do count for the Central Factory if you own Avids already, but we actually already had. I did find a small minor cheat. You could actually go and enter, in case you didn't already notice what I did my last video, you can actually enter Agnirfa for a second time if you enter it from the main area. However, you can't warp to any landmarks, so it's not very recommended to do that. That's why I did an Agnirfa when I did, so now I'm just running back to our ship, and that's about it. Yeah. And we can't warp trick to anything, because, like I said, the game does not let us skip to any landmarks during this storyline, so we are pretty much stuck to this area until we continue, so we don't really have a choice in matters. We could actually stay and kill some more monsters, but there's literally nothing to do. We are heading out straight away. I guess it'd be useful for maybe doing some collectible items, or heading into... Never... Oh, there he is. And yes, this is Zanza's 2 form. Mechonis blocks for us. Interesting. And yes, the Mechonis and the Bionis have both awakened. Zanza's true form has emerged and he's taking control of the Bionis.
Never. But hear this, Zanza. They will judge me not in life, but death.
Of course, if you remember from the true idea, the Monado literally is the absolute evil. It's not actually a good blade like we thought it was. It's actually an evil blade that is set to curse the world. And also because of this, the Mechonis is about to get rat. RIP Mechonis! A whole area completely torn.
For both our worlds, you must succeed. Lady Maynard.
Okay. So, I guess what that meant is that was the last face we had to go to when deal with the Mechonis. And now the Mechonis is completely gone.
Look starboard. What's that cloud?
What? It's the Telephias. They're attacking once again. Oh, we have a boss battle, actually. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this. Oh, I forgot about that. Dickson, the person who helped us, is literally being a meaty, just as his name suggests. Of course he's evil, because his name kind of depicts it. Wow.
Before we were born. Now you get it. It's just like Egil said. I'm Lord Zanza's disciple. Dickson of the Trinity.
Alright, we have to take out this boss, apparently. Okay. Wow. So a whole fight we have to do without Shulk's help. Okay. We're not really getting any power-ups on him. Looks like he's immune to all of the other stuff that we're trying to do to him. Oh my. It seems like we're not getting anywhere in D.
Not so tough without shock, eh? Stupid beast. You should be grateful. Not everyone has a war buddy like me to lead them along. Tasted good, didn't they? The victory drinks we used to share. I'll kill you! What?
Oh, that's...
Who was that? Show yourself!
Melia, are you alright?
Oh! Hey, it's those guys from before! It's the High Entia troops.
He shot Shulk in the back. Is this true? Dickson? This ends here. Your Telethia are no match for our Havres squadron. You cannot win!
Maybe you should be concentrating on your own people instead of barking at me. Looks like you've forgotten your destiny. Right? Lorithia?
Lorithia! Are you involved in this as well?
Your Highness, your naivety is quite...
Oh, wow.
But it is also your undoing. I had much fun playing with you and your father.
What? What is this light?
So Callion was indeed the good guy, but...
Particles emitted so that the Bionis can be destroyed and reborn. What do you get if you cross high concentrations of ether with high entia?
No, you wouldn't. Lorithia!
Awaken, my darling pets!
Whoa. And instantly the enemies got wiped.
Telethia!
This game just gets more brutal by the minute.
Lorithia! Let him go! You misunderstand, child. This is the reason why high entia are born. Do not blame poor old me.
Explain yourself.
It's just like she says. The High Entia are a race created by Lord Zanza to eliminate any annoying life forms in the preparation for the rebirth of the Bionis. Their bodies contain a gene that, when the time comes, transforms them into Telethia.
Wow. Okay, that's brutal.
Say it isn't so.
Melia, it is true. That is why you are our only hope.
Brother?
Whatever. We won't be needing a half-breed like you anyway. I mean, if you don't turn into a Telethia, it just means you're gonna get crushed by one. That's the only thing you're good for. Rise up, pets. Do my bidding. Kill your lovely sister.
Wow. One death after another, by the way. One death after another. Good grief.
Hold on! I'll find a way to save you!
Melia! So sorry. I always placed such a heavy burden on you.
Wow.
Don't say such things, brother!
But at least I can still shoulder the destiny of our people. The burden meant for you.
Huh.
Brings a tear to my eye.
These moments are to be treasured.
Well.
How? Melia, Father's wish and the future of the High Entia are are in your hands. Yours and Shulk's.
Telethia! Destroy him!
Okay.
Dickson!
I got it.
Too late.
Damn him!
Well. Okay, so he wasn't in full control, so another person dies, and another person sacrificed his life just to have peace again. Ugh. This storyline is just getting ridiculous. Now I really want to kill that jerk. That is, Zanza. And now Shulk's trapped again.
So I'm... What was I doing? What was the purpose of my life?
Good grief. It's crazy, so all the storyline events when we fought Eagle was trying to destroy the world was just a setup to wake Zanza up, and then Shulk finds out that he is not a true turtle at all. In fact, he was dead from the beginning.
I got it wrong. I was never alive. It was Zanza. All along. Everything I did was...
Do you want to say pointless?
Oh.
That voice.
That.
Nobody else can decide that.
Alvis? Alvis is one of the good guys. What are you doing here? Elvis, what in the world are you doing here? Trying to shave Shulk? Well, he's kind of interesting. I find he's kind of a mix of the bad guy and good guy, but I guess he is good. He's trying to help Shulk recover.
Shulk. Here. Mikol made you a wonderful new weapon. Since you lost your Monado, I mean. It uses the latest Machina technology. Use it when you wake up. Then, let's all go on living.
Well, okay.
We've relocated the Hyentia and the Nopon refugees to Colony 6. Thankfully, the Mechon did us a favor by fortifying it for us. It should hold out for a while.
It's ironic. We want to escape Zanza, but we can't leave his body, the Bionis.
Well, this is our home.
Princess, I have to know. Should we be worried about the evacuated Hyentia?
I cannot be sure, but I believe not. All those who survived are part Homs like me.
Understood.
If they ever do transform, I will be among them. If that time comes, you know what to do.
Are you sure?
Everyone is obliged to accept their fate.
No way. There's no way Callian would leave the fate of the Hyentia to you if that was going to happen.
Precisely. And Melia, if we are to survive, we must fight Zanza and the Telethia. It may not be the case with all of them, but a large number of Telethia were once Hyentia. Your subjects and your brethren.
I am prepared for that. Even if it means harming my brethren, it is for the protection of the survivors. That is the final wish of my father and brother. I will fight to free the souls stolen by Zanza.
You're a fighter, Melia.
Okay.
We will need all your strength in the fight ahead.
Well.
How's Shulk?
He's going to make it. His wound has closed. I think Maynith used the last of her power to protect him.
So he's okay?
Linada is tending to him now. Fiora?
He won't wake up. It's like his consciousness has sunk to the bottom of a cold, dark lake. I keep saying his name, but he doesn't respond.
Sansa's gonna pay for this. What if the Telethia attack?
Then we'll have to fight without Shulk. That's why we've strengthened our defenses.
That weapon I made should come in handy as well.
We're backed into a corner, but we'll give it all we've got.
Can your resistance truly achieve anything?
What do you mean by that, Alvis?
Exactly what I said. We were all born of the Bionis, of Zanza. It is Zanza's will that the Telethia return us to the body from whence we came. Whether we die of old age or in battle, we all eventually return to the Bionis. We cannot escape this fate. Am I wrong?
You've got it backwards, man. Just because he thinks it doesn't make it so. We decide whether to keep living or not.
I agree. Even though he's our creator, that doesn't afford him the right to take our lives on a whim.
But that is the thinking of a Homs. He is a god. Such morals cannot apply to gods.
So you think we should just shut up and die?
If that is the fate decided by a god.
You are mistaken if you think we will simply accept such a fate and wait to die.
We'll never stop
Okay.
fighting. Not till the end.
To Zanza,
Yep.
the outcome is the same. Thus your logic is flawed.
It ain't the outcome that's important. It's the will to fight back.
Even if you die in vain.
Alvis, whose side are you on? You scared or something? Frightened of a few Telethia?
Stop this. There's no point fighting amongst ourselves.
Fiora?
Sorry. I need to go and get some air.
Looks like we've returned to Colony 6.
Hello.
I've been looking for you. I'm glad I found you. I'm taking care of the Hyentia fed to the refugee camp. However, we have cause for concern. There are not enough provisions to go around. We started in a warehouse, but we lost the key. I tried going along the route that opened up in the Bionis roof. That used to be the main path, but now the place is crawling with powerful monsters. These people need help, and I'm the ones who are going to help them. Won't you help the refugees? Find the key and bring back the food from the warehouse camp. And we have to go to Ville Lake.
Hello.
And there's also some new trading that we could do. We're going to go ahead and trade those.
Hello.
I'm gonna get like 3 of these. What about the shops?
Yes.
Okay, looks like our Machina stuff is finally done, so it's finally trying to change weapons from that. Actually, wait, I don't want weapons, because those are already good. Let's see what we have here instead. Nope.
Hello.
Okay, wow. Lots of stuff that we already have. Wow, this is more or less the same as before. The full Brave set and nothing else. Wow. This game is kind of boring in terms of its gear selection available. It's like literally the same gear as before. Okay, Melia, I am going to change your equipment. We'll go with the one that has the maximum auto attack in this case, which is Mirage Staff. I could actually use this to figure out whether or not I have stuff up. Okay, it's just Ether up. I want more than just that. I want, some kind of, yeah, let's do that. 20% chance her auto attack of Flex Show. And there's an ability I could use later. Wow, so we landed in the No Pawn Camp area with a bunch of stuff, and suddenly we're in the middle of this area all of a sudden. Colony 6, the same area that we are trying to help. The area we were building up is now our hold. What a big plot twist, and we still haven't gotten any Steel Stelusa shells. I assume we can only get those from killing monsters outside. And also, as you might have guessed, that was just a part of the storyline. The game's still not over. We have to pretty much go through a bunch of stuff now. Landmarks are currently unavailable, by the way, in case you didn't already notice. Nor our friendships, since I don't have the required characters for it. That means any ones that had Shulk as one of the characters have been kind of denied for a while. Looks like we're going outside, I guess. I wonder how the monster... Here's the thing that everyone probably wonders. I wonder how the monsters have changed since back into the Bionis. We explored the entire areas of the game, but the Bionis was not one of those areas. And yes, for some reason Melly has to go for a walk to find her.
Are you alright?
Guess I wasn't hiding it well. I didn't want to worry anyone.
It must be difficult living with that body.
I'm getting more and more used to it. But people still look at me funny. Oh, it's not that bad. It feels pretty comfortable, actually. I don't need to worry about food or anything like that.
I see.
This body, the energy from the chest component made it work. It turned out to be a Monado. Such a strange feeling.
A Monado?
Yeah.
Was that the Monado that Zanza took from Nainith? Will your body cease to function?
I'll be fine for now. There's still some stored energy left.
But then what?
Melia, if I ever... Please take care of Shulk.
Don't talk like that. How can you ask me such a thing?
I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize.
You're right. Thank you, Melia.
If Shulk awakes, will you tell him?
No. He worries too much anyway.
He does worry. It's just like him.
Actually, I'm already dead. I have been since the Mechon attacked.
Fiora.
But I'm happy now. This body has given me the chance to live. Maybe I don't have much time left, but at least I can be with Shulk for a little while longer.
Okay.
Do you feel that strongly for him?
Yeah.
Yes. That's why I'll fight on and help him in any way I can.
Okay.
Let's get back. Everyone will start worrying.
Yes.
Alright.
You are right.
And Melia, can you keep it secret from the others?
You do not want them to worry. I admire your strength.
Maybe I'll tell him. But only when the time is right.
I won't say a word.
Okay, good. So it's kind of interesting. Colony 6, one of the areas that we've been in for a while, is now our actual home all of a sudden. From Colony 9 to Colony 6, and now Colony 6.
A siren!
Fiora, let's hurry back.
Okay.
This is starting to get boring again. You know what? Well, not boring, I mean, like, slow. I forgot to do something when I did my thing. Let's replace initial attention with quick step right now. And just run, because I need this running speed. There we go, that's much better. I'm gonna equip that on her, and we're going to go run out of the way there. I do believe there is a faster way to stat this, but literally anything would be good. Anytime the Bears is playing Battle, I do not like it. Just gives a interesting vibe that something's on. So that's what this empty wake was for, Alron. Okay, continuing.
That siren. Is that... Telethia! A horde of them are approaching. Let's move.
So now instead of fighting the Mechon, the Telethia have replaced the Mechon.
I know.
Since the Mechon is...
Can't just stay here. What if something happened to you? What would I tell Shulk when he wakes up?
Fiora, are you sure?
This is unavoidable, by the way. We haven't been able to do anything about this.
Look, it's him!
He has survived. He survived.
That's right. Glad to see me.
Shut up!
Looks like that high-Entier's big bro died for nothing. Oh, don't be like that. You'll meet him soon enough. You might even be reborn if you return to Lord Zanza. Who knows? He might be your boyfriend next life.
You will not mock the memory of my brother!
You lot don't know when you're beaten. Why don't you just give up?
This is the second time we've had to deal with this, by the way. 2 of these big fights.
In order to perpetuate their existence, Zanza and Mayneth must use a being they created as a physical host. They cannot exist forever as mere souls. This world was created so that they may continue to exist. It is for this reason that its existence and future is in their hands. This is the passage of fate, and your visions. People live and die at the mercy of Zanza, and through this, Zanza maintains the existence of this world.
What does that mean? I don't know.
Destruction was always inevitable. Everything we did was meaningless.
Are you certain? It was his will to revive you and use you as a host. Taking the Monado from Mayneth, doing with the world as he wishes. Everything was as he decided. But why is it that Zanza now wishes to destroy you? What is the need for this?
That's because...
He in fact has no choice but to do it. If he does not, he risks his entire existence.
And we're the source of that risk. But why?
It is a marvel to exist outside the passage of fate. The lives created by Zanza and Mayneth inevitably attempt to escape the passage of fate. This
Where they do.
signifies the beginning of their destruction. Mayneth accepted this and entrusted the future of this world to you. Many times, your visions have allowed you to change the passage of fate. You saved the lives of those destined to die.
I couldn't save everyone.
Nothing that exists is perfect. It is a sad truth, but you can learn from it and begin the journey on a new path.
Wow.
Not Zanza's path, but one that you forge yourselves.
Our own path.
So, decide, Shulk. Will you walk the path laid out by Zanza, or will you walk a new path?
I'm annoyed at Zanza. Personally, I would choose a new path.
Awaits you.
Right. Oh, right. There's two versions: Zanza's Monado and his
Always thought it was
mouse.
going to be. If I'd wanted to walk the predetermined path, I wouldn't have come this far. Even with the odds stacked against us, even though I can't see the future, I'll keep walking. My own path, that I decide. Fiora, Rhine, Dunvan, Sharla, Melia, Ricky. We all feel the same.
Well,
I actually have a couple of different leads I can go with. Riki, with his break, could be used as the lead, and I also have a strategy with Fiora. So I might actually use Riki for the next little bit
you
to keep
already know.
doing my...
You know what I am, and what you must do.
Well, looks like Elvis has saved Shulk, I think. It'd be silly for the main character to die that early, so I assume Shulk is actually alive. It's still annoying to find out that he was being controlled from the very beginning.
Don't give up. Ricky never lose. Ricky protect Colony 6.
Right. We can't let them get any further.
You know the drill. Take them down.
Oh yeah.
Oh, but before this, we have a forced fight. And what is our party setup? Not really good. I don't want Melia as the party leader, but I guess I could set up something different. We'll see. I don't know. Yeah. I don't want Melia as the main leader here. Fiora, I'm going to make you the lead. Shara's going to be in third. And Ryan's going to be in second, just like I wanted to before. And that's all I'm doing. Now we can finally... Okay, so now we get another fight with the Telethia, but now it's actually, other stuff. Also, my, Strength Drain works properly now, which is good. well. Nice. Okay. Okay, let's finish him off. Immune. That was still decent damage from Cheryl's headshot. So, most of the Telethia right now are immune to all our abilities, so chain attacking to daze them doesn't work quite as well as it does on regular monsters.
If only Shulk was here! We're dead meat without the Monado! Get away from him! Forget about the Monado, kid. More space between Zanza and us, the better.
If Ryan's got time to sound off, we must be doing okay.
We are doing okay.
Ryan is correct. Perhaps we relied too much on the Monado and Shulk.
Right. We've chosen to fight the Bionis. We have to manage on our own.
Look at them struggle. If they can't even handle a few Telethia, how do they expect to defeat me?
This is not the end.
Daban!
Fiora!
Are you okay?
I just overdid it. Fiora.
I'm okay. I can still fight.
Why are you bothering to try and cover it up? Go on, just admit you've had enough.
Never!
Look out!
Loads of dino beasts.
It truly seems as though everything is going as Zanza planned. But our hearts and minds, they still hold the will to seize our own destiny.
Yes, that's
No
right.
matter how hard you try to break us, the future is ours to shape, Dickson. Always!
When will you learn you have no future? Face it! Your destiny is to die here!
Thank goodness you're here!
Damn, kid! So you're still alive! Attack! Destroy them! Ah!
He found his own Monado now.
That was awesome!
Sorry for worrying you all.
Shulk. Welcome back.
Fiora.
Little brat. What's he gone and done now? Time for me to get my hands dirty.
Shulk, look out!
Huh?
It's about time for your final lesson.
Dickson!
Show me what you've got. You think you've got the power to oppose Lord Zanza? Let's see how you do against me.
Well, okay. Well, time to change our party back again. Alright, let's see what happened. So, if we go to Shout's equipment, he now has a new thing called the Replica Monado. So, yeah, he got a new Monado. It's just not evil anymore. This is pretty interesting that happened, but hey, we have to deal with it now. It is what it is. We're gonna give him double attack and lightning attack, both of those, and then where was his initial one? It's been a long time, man. I'm so used to him having the Monado that I was like, I completely forgot what else he does. Oh yeah, weapon power. We'll give him that too. So we'll do those 3 things, and that should power him up a little bit. And here's Ryan's set. We are going to actually change his gear a little bit, mainly his weapon. So, Ryan, you're going to get the Empire Pike. Revival HP up, just for fun. Because I want to try out some more stuff. You're going to get slow on your weapon, and where's attack stability? I want that next. Nothing here. Oh wait, that weapon stability I think has to be put on something else. Okay, I'm gonna do this as well, I guess. We'll just give him all the extra stuff. Shala, you already have, oh, you do have something different. So it's between this, Disaster Cannon, and Dillo Cannon. I'm gonna go with actually neither of those. This one's actually still good for a while. Alright. Yeah, as you can see, we're using our main party again. To be fair, it's perfect. So anyways, let's go. We have to take out this vein, and as you can see, Shulk has indeed gotten all of his abilities back at the cost of... Now, the Telethia are aura fighters, so we have to use an aura to remove them. Wow, he's going all over the place right now. Of course, with all the other characters gone... Okay. Welp. Okay. I'm just gonna do that for extra damage. I've been kind of confused on what to do with the Monado ever since the Telethia at. Okay, let's do this. Our chain attack doesn't really do much damage. I feel like we might want to change our setup later if that doesn't work, but...
Brat. How could he read my movements? What the hell's going on?
Shulk! How'd you do it? I could see it. The future. I don't have the Monado, but it came to me, Ryan. From within.
Nice one! Looks like we're back in business.
Bunch of ingrates.
Wow.
Hey, stop hiding and get yourself out here. I don't appreciate being left to do all the hard work. Alvis?
What? It can't be. Alvis. Not you too.
Yeah. Another one of Lord Zanza's faithful. One of the Trinity.
Wow. Okay.
No!
No.
How can he be one of them? Alvis! Is this the only reason you served under my family? You traitor!
Oi! Say something! Shulk!
Leave it. It doesn't matter what he is. That doesn't change anything at all. Does it? Alvis?
Yes, precisely. You must find your own path to the future.
The Telethia! He's...
So you're just another one of Sansa's lapdogs.
Get ready, everyone.
Show them no mercy.
As you wish. Let us see that will to survive.
Another battle. The battles just never stop. One battle to another one. Wow. And yes, I'm using the original party Shulk and Char because it's been a while since I've actually used it, and plus us using Shulk in the party makes sense for this moment, so that's why I did that. Probably should have used melee a little bit on that one other part, but I don't really care. When will I find someone that could be stunned? Oh, never mind. I just found it. I was about to say, when are we going to be able to daze these people? We haven't been able to daze anyone since, like, the beginning of time. Well, okay. Okay, well, having that back is really useful. Wow, so sometimes they just straight up are immune to the break or are resistance to it. Had I known that sooner, I probably wouldn't have attacked them in that special way.
That all you got? Not so tough without your pet, are ya? I'll show you the will to survive!
Meddling kids.
I have seen your will to fight. It is time to decide. What do you say? Does this world belong to you or to Zanza? Well,
Either way's good with me. But I wonder what Zanza would say about him.
He desires the same. And he sees everything. As you see, Shulk.
It's like he says.
Get back here!
You understand, don't you, Shulk?
Yeah. You can bet on it.
We'll be waiting.
We'll be on our best behavior.
And we will be the best guests you ever had.
Ah, that's quite a good comeback. I'm impressed. I'm trembling. Me. Stupid meddling kid. After all these years, I never thought the day would come when I would feel fear.
Ugh, great. So they finally left us alone. We couldn't even do any story. We couldn't do any side quests even if we wanted to. The game just forced us to do the storyline here. This just gets crazier and crazier. Well, I wonder what's going on now. Game's very long, by the way.
I have. She said
I
she was
already
going out to
said
get
that,
some air.
though.
I don't think she went far.
Thanks. I'll take a look. Fiora, here you are.
Oh, Shulk.
What's wrong?
Oh, it's nothing. It's so peaceful. It's hard to believe that we defeated a horde of Telethia.
Okay.
Zanza wants to finish us all, so he can make the vision he's had come true. We're in the calm before the storm.
They'll be back, won't they? The Telethia. To remove us all from this world.
I won't let that happen. Whatever the future holds, we can never give in. Not to Zanza. No, not even to our destiny.
I wonder why Alvis said what he did.
Which part?
Does this world belong to us or to Zanza? Why would he side with Zanza? Power? Or maybe he wants to live forever.
Who knows? But I don't think his motives are
Goodness.
simple. I'm sure Alvis has some kind of plan. Otherwise, why would he speak to me in my dreams?
He spoke to you in your dreams?
That's another reason why I have to find Zanza. I have to find out why.
You and me both.
Yes.
I must fulfill Mayneth's wish. Shulk? You wanted to speak to me about something.
Oh, that's right. Lenarda's looking for you. She wants to examine you. She's back at Junks.
Oh. Hey, can you go ahead? I'll go and see Lenarda in a minute. I need a few minutes to myself.
Okay, no problem. Take your time.
Thank you. What can I do? If I go to see Leonarda, she'll find out what's happening to my body. I need to come up with a good excuse. Please, let me be with Shulk just a little bit longer.
Zanza is inside the Bionis. I just know it.
Dickson must be there as well.
Yes, and Alvis too.
That's all good, but how do we get to them? If they're inside the Bionis, we're gonna need to dig a pretty big hole.
How long that take? Ricky get old soon.
It just so happens I have the answer. On the Bionis chest is a massive hole that leads inside. It's the wound made by Agil's final attack.
Then that means...
Yes. While the Allied force keeps the Telethia busy, you can sneak inside that wound and take out Zanza.
We will take junks. Let my father know when you are ready to depart.
Yeah, time to knock some heads. Ricky never lose. For Ricky family, Ricky win.
We must show this god our unyielding will to survive.
The suffering of my people will not be in vain. The crimes against our friends will not go unpunished.
Shulk!
Ready. We go to the Bionis chest. We will free our world from Zanza's curse.
Well, okay. We need a little break for this before we do anything else, because I honestly still don't know what happened. We still have lots of questions to do, but anyways, leave a like if you guys enjoyed this video, comment, rate, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!